Hello and welcome to that Peter Crouch podcast with me, Peter Crouch, Chris Stark, and the Chumbawamba with me, and Sid has he's zoomed in from the Maldives, believe it or not. I mean, the man is leading a jet set lifestyle like no one's business.
I'm working, lads. I've literally just come off the football pitch. I'm doing a coaching course, believe it or not, on an island, a fantastic island in the Maldives, and. It's business and pleasure, I have to say. I've been working really, really hard today.
Really looks at Sid. What is it? Was it a seaplane environment or was it a boat? I mean, how'd you get over this island?
It was a seaplane situation. Yes, so we landed in Mali, seaplane over, and we got here yesterday. Got here last night. So it's been really, really good. So just sort of blending in with the island, and a lovely little beach day today. And now
what does that mean?
Why not?
Just been doing. But
you know what? Well, it just feels like it's a win all round because the kids are learning of Sid's, and the Sidwell family seems to be having a nice time as well. So it's a
win-win. And you keep working hard out there, Sids.
It's great for the island.
It's great for the island. Boys, how are you? Did you enjoy the eclipse? That's the first thing I wanted to talk about today. Where did you all witness it,
Chris? If I'm being perfectly honest,
Did you manage to get hold of the glasses?
Goggles, I was in a situation where someone lent me their goggles, and saw nothing of that I'd want to see again.
So obviously this was the first time. It wasn't quite a total eclipse, but it was the most full it's been since 1999, and the most full it will be, I think, for another 50 years. So quite a momentous event.
Looked great on social media. Wasn't where I was.
Well, my mother-in-law was the same. I was with my mother-in-law at the time and a few family members, and she kind of went, do you know that scene in Gavin Stacey where is that it? It was that sort of vibe. And I said to her, well, what did you expect? And she said she sort of expected to go cold.
I wanted total darkness, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, I wanted darkness. I didn't get that.
I'm the same.
I felt let down.
Yeah, I'm the same, lads. I thought it was overrated. It was just a cloud there that was just hovering in front of my son. Anyway, there was just a bit of a haze. I didn't really see it. Did anyone go for the I don't know, the sieve or anything in the kitchen? So I know you actually said you had glasses, but it was one of them ones as well where they say don't look at the sun. It's really bad for you. It's all on the news. Was that not an urge to sort of like just have a little look? I done it through the phone.
We'll have a look.
Yeah, well, that's the exact same thing. My good friend of mine's got a Malinois, and she tells me that I'm not allowed to look at it in the eye. So, it's very hard to when you get told that.
Yeah,
the dog is sitting there looking at me, and I'm just looking, and it growls every time I look round, and you're like, I can't not look at this thing because what if it does go for me and I'm not looking?
Oh, it's exactly.
Similar to the solar eclipse for me.
Yeah, you do have a problem with dogs and trust of them.
Oh yeah, just can't. They're animals, aren't they?
So so not rave reviews of the total eclipse.
Did you enjoy it? It looked like you enjoyed it. I bet you had a Barbie on going, this is cream in your pants.
On that, what's lovely about this episode, Sis, is we're in the depths of the summer holiday at the moment, so we've had to bring our kids along.
They have got headphones on.
They have got headphones on.
I've noticed, so that's why I did say that comment.
She's oblivious. What's lovely is we brought the kids along, and actually, it was quite nice because just before you got here, Pete, my little girl, she sat in the Chumbawamba here, and she was looking around at all the things. I thought, blimey, she might be interested in this. She might want to, I don't know, sit here, ask you a couple of questions. No, she's got
no interest. Well, my son's got his back to us completely. He's looking out the window, and he's still not even turned round. Oh, there he is.
Hey. So just have that in mind when you listen to this podcast, that the next generation are sat here witnessing this masterclass.
If I'm being totally honest,
have you got that horrible thing where it's coming back on?
Yeah,
in your
it's
headphones?
one on and one off. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Gary here says there's no technical solution to any of these things, and I have to say I don't believe him. I don't see many other podcasts with these sort of big old headphones.
Yeah, I mean, no one.
Wired.
I've never seen anyone, right, with one ear on and one ear off, talking to their co-host in the Maldives.
But there's no technical solution, he said.
Absolutely no technical solution to it whatsoever. He can't even hear us. He hasn't even got any headphones.
Yes, so true. Oh, well, look, we move. Anyway, I don't feel
Moving
we're
on,
into
new
the...
season. Right, Chris, we've got an incredible treat today. Ben Chapala, who wrote the Djed Spence Clips of the Heart song.
Yeah, that's it. The guy we were playing last week, we played a couple of his songs, remember?
He's going to be live in the Chumbawamba. Make sure you stick around for that. Okay, listen, let's leap back in. There's a few new things. Like for me, the season in general, my New Year's resolutions are like the new season. I think we've talked about this before, and I go buy things like the season is about to kick off, and I've left my hair for a long time now, and I need to have a haircut, just have a shave, but that will happen, I think, by the time the season kicks off on the weekend. I'll be season ready.
Yeah, I mean, and there was talk about this even with the Community Shield, with the players coming back, about kind of what shape they're in. There was a lot of chat I've found with the commentary around tiredness towards the end of the game, and that obviously that improves as the season goes on. But in terms of a curtain raiser, did you feel the game was?
The Community Shield game? Yeah, I thought I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I think I thought Arsenal were far superior. I think from the looks of it, I know they still had players out, Arsenal, and rested players. They were still comfortably better than City, weren't they? And if I was City, I'd be slightly concerned with that.
Yeah. Do you think I heard chatter on the radio this morning about City? Maybe I think it was Stuart Pearce who was saying this. Like, it felt like there was a bit of a drop off, but 5% drop off with City is really noticeable. And in his opinion, I'm quoting him, could be the difference between 4 or 5 places. If that is how it's going to be all season.
Oh, there's got to be a drop off, isn't there? I mean, if you lose Pep Guardiola, he was, formidable in what they've achieved over recent seasons. I think, Rodri was obviously a big miss as well. I don't think you can read too much into these games, but it certainly sets a marker, certainly for Arsenal, in terms of the pressure that they put on themselves, and probably what pundits are saying as well. I think we, again, heavily backed them in the last episode to go and win the league. So, I mean, I wouldn't be majorly concerned if you're a City fan, because the firepower is there. Again, you probably look at Haaland. I think he got dragged, didn't he, after around about an hour? They got dragged after, what do you have, not even 10 touches on the ball. Other teams would be a concern with him. I don't think it's too much of a worry at the moment. I think if you look at, I think you've got to look into that 5 or 6 games into the season to see where City will be under that new manager, under that new regime, for me.
I think City will improve, and I'll agree with that, but I just think Arsenal look ahead of them.
Yeah.
They look already.
So ready. I think that's Solis on the left-hand side there. Looks like a player, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Calafiori looked good. The calibre of the goals. I thought Miles Lewis-Skelly, when he's let that ball run, and then it's like unbelievable, like beautiful pass. If that was, I don't know, Odegaard or, someone that you kind of expect, like an Elise. They just let the ball run and then chopped it in. I thought that was a beautiful bit of play.
And you see him look for the pass as well.
Class.
It's not just a kind of putting it out. You saw him really mean
he's
it.
flourishing in midfield as well. And you consider they've got Bruno Guimaraes in there as well. Declan Rice, Zubamendi, Marino. Players, fucking hell, that's unbelievable squad.
Yeah. And look, it was an amazing performance. Getting that trophy, did you see the moment that the back of the trophy sort of hit Declan Rice in the head? So he's gone to lift the trophy. I don't know if you've experienced this, Crouchy. I'll
be honest with you, I actually went for a roast before the lift.
Right, so he's gone to lift the trophy. I'll show you what happened with the microphone. He's sort of lifted it up, but then the bit underneath it has just gone like...
Oh, it's hit with the flap.
Yeah.
He laughed it off.
I've never been hit with the flap. I did win it. I won it in Cardiff, actually.
So what did you do? Just hold the flap back? Were you sort of prepared for the
Just always prepared for the flap.
Yeah, yeah. You learn that, Sids. Do you know what I mean? Now they're winning a few trophies.
Experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's not with the shield. You can't hold like that because you get hit by the flap. You need to go sort of one hand on the side and one hand supporting from behind. You know, I suppose it's like taking a girl for a dance.
Always keep a finger on the flap as you lift.
Yeah, always. Yeah, not the finger on the pulse, finger on the flap. So.
Absolutely, and Declan Rice will not make that mistake again. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah. More importantly, how was the weekend at Wembley? Was he good?
Game's gone. Shall I write it in now?
Well,
how can you move a fixture like that
in the National Stadium?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how it's happened.
Has it been booked?
Yeah,
you've been going on for 100 years.
I agree. I think if it's football, it should take priority over anything.
Just don't understand how that's been allowed to slip through the net.
So what would you have it do? So the weekend does a residency, and then for that particular day, he moves to Cardiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I just think the Community Shield is, I'm not massive. It's not like the FA Cup, is it? It's not the European Cup. It's a friendly fixture, let's be honest. But it is a fixture in the calendar. A calendar that, you always, the start of the season is about to come when you see the Charity Shield, the two usually the best teams, the FA Cup winners and it's exciting.
Yeah.
The game's back. I don't know.
I do agree with you. I think the notion that, because I actually quite like the idea it was in Cardiff. I'm not against the game being at Cardiff, Villa Park. Do you know what I mean? A bit like the semi-finals of the FA Cup. It'd be nice to see them.
No, yeah, I'm not against it. I played there. I loved it there. We won the FA Cup there.
Exactly. So, but the game's gone bit of it is the notion that the weekend has gone.
Takes precedent over.
Yeah. Well, I agree with that.
Well, I won the FA Cup in Cardiff and I won the Community Shield there. I got a lot of love for Cardiff. There's nothing against Cardiff whatsoever in this. It's just the fact that it's had to be moved.
It's the idea they've gone. There's two things clashing, but the weekend is going to
take precedent.
Decide.
Yeah, to me, in my opinion, they've treated the Community Shield as Ian Bill. They've totally Ian Billed the Community Shield off. That's what they've done.
The Community Shield has been Ian Billed.
Already on the game's gone boards.
It's a great shout for going up on the wall because it's a great shout.
Basically, I've just said there the weekend has played in the Community Shield. So basically, he's played at Wembley.
Yeah.
On the Community Shield day.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. 2006. Who were the big artists of the time then? I'm just trying to draw a comparison for yourself. Who was big in 2006? Let's have a look.
Destiny's Child. They've been around. They'd have been
Destiny's Child. Yeah.
All Saints or something like that.
Who did? Madonna.
Jeez.
Oh, I mean, she's a big artist, to be fair, Madonna.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
but I do think it's not much different to. We've got the Community Shield. All Saints also want Wembley that day, if it wasn't being built and we're in the same situation. And them going, we'll have All Saints.
I think it's an issue. I think it's something that needs looking at.
Yeah.
You've got FIFA. Community Shield being moved.
Yeah.
Two big debates.
Either move it because you want it moved to a different stadium to make it a better experience for whatever reason, but don't do it because you've booked.
But what I just can't... How long has the Charity Shield / Community Shield been going on for? What I don't understand is who said that date was available, because it's not. Do you know what I mean? That head needs to roll.
Yeah.
Occasionally you've got this date here.
Occasionally you do double book yourself. You know what I mean? Like you've got a wedding on and you've got, like a mate's 40th or something like that.
Yeah.
And you just sort of leave it a bit last minute. It can't happen with the National Stadium.
Yeah. The date is in. There's a week before the season, Wembley's booked. You've got the Community Shield that day.
And someone else in the office turns around and goes, I've said the weekend could have it.
Do you know what, though? I've not even asked if it's the Saturday or the Sunday. You can have either. Do you know what I mean? The weekend's got the whole weekend.
Guys,
Give us one day, at least.
one thing to come out of the a positive to come out of the Community Shield. Great to see Jack Grealish back playing. Obviously, a big fan of the podcast. I think he's one that we've got to try and get on this season. I'd love to get him on. Whether we go up to Manchester and have a day up there, or if we can get him in the Chumbawamba, even better.
That'd be great. I mean, he got a big reaction, didn't he? It was very heartwarming, I thought, when he was warming up before the game, to see the whole crowd. It was probably one of the best reactions of everyone that day. But it was interesting what the manager said about him afterwards, I thought, as well. I think he did toe the party line in that, if he's paraphrasing, basically, if he's good enough and if he works hard enough, he will get games. But it wasn't said with a huge amount of conviction. Was sort of my read on it. Yeah,
with regards to the atmosphere and I suppose the appreciation reaction of the crowd, any player who's won a treble in the manner that he did, right, and he's always going to be appreciated. Those players are legends forever at the club. No matter what goes on from now on, he'll always be revered at Man City for that season that they had, because that was incredible. But yeah, he needs to get his career back on track, and I'm sure he'll be hoping it'll be with City. And the manager's not ruled it out. Do you think they missed Rodri? I thought Elliot Anderson still played fantastically well. I'm a huge fan of Elliot Anderson's.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. But they are going to miss Rodri, there's no denying it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I think it's very easy, obvious stuff to look at the manager and make the comparisons with Guardiola and then question the intensity and how this is exactly going to work, sort of moving between these two eras. I guess the big question is everyone going to have enough patience with that? Can you afford to have patience if you're a Man City fan? Because the squad is still phenomenal. And if there is a bit of a drop-off, you do have to look at that situation and go, well, it's a manager thing then, is it? And what do? You can't just switch out at that level very easily.
I don't know. I like the manager.
Yeah.
I just don't think Guardiola's like a different level, isn't it, to anyone? You wouldn't want to follow him, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think listen, they'll be there or thereabouts, of course. I just going on back onto Arsenal, I think if they seem like they're in a real groove at the moment, that I think this possibly could be a season where they tear it to pieces, because you don't know what everyone else is going to be like. I know we had sort of predictions last episode, but we still don't know what Liverpool going to be like. Man City looked a little bit shaky. Our Spurs going to be there or thereabouts. We don't know what United are going to be like. This could be a season where where Arsenal could win it by 15, 20 points. I think they'll win it comfortably as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been absolutely screwed over on the predictions thing, by the way.
Yeah.
If you don't follow us on social, get involved in it, because it is quite I do see all the comments on there, and we
got a lot of heat,
get a lot of them. Blimey, mate! Dare I suggest Man United might be all right this season? Fair play, I said they'd win it. But my God, I mean, I looked at the comments, was like, okay, fine.
Yeah. It's hard to, when you stick your neck above the parapet.
I might try not to in future. I'm just trying to I should have just said Arsenal.
You're trying to offer a different perspective on things where you got absolutely slated, didn't you?
But I mean, it was... Look, it's a bold choice. And as you say, Sid, it'll be interesting to see how these other teams sort of move on with this season.
Yeah.
But Arsenal just did. I mean, as you say, how much do you read into this game? But they look so strong.
Yeah.
Sadly, in the Championship, I couldn't make Watford's first game against Southampton. Couldn't get back from Manchester in time. I could probably get more heat for this, but I've got a fucking Tesla. You've got to charge it. It's the journey down from
shambles. That's
just too late. I was in a motorway service station just willing this thing to charge quicker. Didn't end up happening. But first game of the season, obviously from my point of view as a Watford fan, it was a great result and great to be seeing a Watford team win, and a good marker and some good new players. But it was the first game, I guess, seeing what it's going to be like for Southampton turning up at every one of these grounds. We had Harry the Hornet giving it the binoculars
I
at
saw
them.
that. I did see Harry the Hornet, yeah. He's giving Southampton a bit of grief.
Yeah.
There's a Paddy Power advert dropping soon where I think I'm giving them a little bit of grief.
Really? I mean, they've got it. Sid, it's going to be all season long, this, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it was...
Killer for them. They deserved to go up last year.
Oh, who was the player? Let me... so I'm just trying to get the game up. When did they play, Chris? Was it on Sunday or Saturday they played?
It was on Sunday. Are you talking about...
Watford?
I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation. Nabizada?
Oh, God, how good was he, by the way?
Yeah.
Where's Cole?
Yeah.
He looks like a player.
Looks good, doesn't he?
Oh, mate, it's just good to... He pretty much took it the whole way himself and then, little dink. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Really, a lot of people have written Watford off and, saying real potential for League One. A lot of sort of, I don't know, unknowns about the club at the moment, inconsistent, obviously the revolving manager situation, but my gosh, like I got back to be able to watch the second half on TV and it was, apparently the first half was much better, but yeah, it was a decent marker. I would say Southampton had big chances that they missed. And you've got to think they're starting this league, is it -4 they're starting from? So, they immediately are a bit under pressure there because they didn't look, I didn't think they looked great considering people are expecting them to get back up,
Going to be an interesting league this year as well. Like, because Burnley two came down from the Premier League. Burnley West Ham, decent game though.
Yeah.
West Ham going 2 up early, pegging it back. A bit of needle in that one as well. QPR got off to a good start. It's one of the two old clubs there, Portsmouth, QPR.
And again, people had sort of written them off a little bit as well. I mean, look, it's one game, isn't it? And Watford do tend to start quite well, and then I don't know, it all seems to fall apart. But yeah, hopefully we'll do some. We had some good chat about, and we hadn't really discussed this, the idea that Millwall might actually do quite well this season.
Yeah, that's a great shout, Chris. I really like Millwall. They've been brilliant the last couple of seasons in the Championship, in the playoffs last season. I think that they'll definitely be in the playoffs this season with the top 8. And I think they could do it. I'd love to see Millwall in the Premier League. Love to see Millwall.
Yeah, totally.
It'd be brilliant.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Could happen this season.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by the new Gillette Labs Body and Intimate range. Can we just settle this once and for all? Should taking your shirt off really be a yellow card?
No, of course not. Because you're celebrating, aren't you? The shirt goes off. You get a booking, which feels a bit harsh. But you're in that moment, the adrenaline's pumping.
Well, you're not thinking about the booking on it's pure adrenaline. When you're in the moment, you'd like to just whip your shirt off and not have to worry about it. That's why Gillette and our pal Ian Wright have launched a petition to scrap this foolish booking once and for all.
Yep, couldn't agree more. So fair play, Gillette, fair play, Ian Wright. The thing is with this situation, though, if you are going to be taking your shirt off celebrating, you've got to feel confident when you do it.
That's where Gillette comes in, Chris. You've got the new Gillette Labs Body and Intimate range. It's engineered specifically for below-the-neck grooming. It's Gillette's safest body shave and it's purpose-built to prevent nicks, cuts and irritation.
We're talking beards, backs and sacks.
Certainly
all of
are.
it. We've gone from the best a man can get to the best your body can get.
So you can celebrate with an absolute bare-chested confidence. Head to gillette.co.uk to sign the petition and grab the new Gillette Labs Body and Intimate razor today. That is subject to availability. So Premier League opening weekend as well. We're starting at Arsenal, Coventry. I think we need to get straight into it. Obviously, the biggest thing of the week was Sid's calling Joe Rodoni.
Oh, God, yeah, I saw the comments as well. Yeah.
You've Joe'd him off. And I think Jack himself's replied.
Yes, yeah, he did. He did, yeah. And listen, it's all about the name on the back of the shirt, first of all. The mad thing is, I know his name's Jack Rodoni. I know it, but we got kind of caught on the hop last week. I had all my notes sort of on my iPhone. And then with them predictions, for some reason, I just said Joe Rodoni. But listen, I apologise, but listen, he will be on fire this season. Believe me, mark my words. He's gonna rip it up. So in Joe we trust. Okay.
Yeah,
Joe we trust.
Well, Sid's none of us noticed at the time, and obviously it slipped by our fact checking that obviously happens.
Yeah. Can't believe it slipped through our net.
It's very unlike something to slip through. generally, you know, everything you hear on this is bang on and true. And
people are going through it. They've got the lawyers going through it with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah.
So the fact that slipped through, I really apologise.
Also, let's not rule out the idea that somewhere in the lower leagues there is a Joe. You know, and they have a stormer of the season. Yeah. So, you know, it's not over till it's over, Sid.
Well, look, out to my man Jack. He's going to be on Flames this season. And to the editors of the podcast, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Sorry.
Some cracking games, though. Some cracking games. Right, we've got Arsenal, Coventry. We've got, Brentford Spurs will be a good one later on. You know, Everton Palace. We've got Brentford, Brighton Villa. I think Newcastle, Liverpool, notoriously a cracking game. And then we've got West London Derby on a Monday. Fulham, Chelsea. All big stuff.
Just excited to get going with it now. Do you know what I mean?
Right, so we're joined now, a very special guest, Chris, Ben Chipola. Now, if you don't know Ben, you need to get to know, right? Talk us through it, Chris. Where did you first hear him?
So obviously, welcome along, Ben.
Oh, thanks for having me.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's just unreal. I mean, what a summer. I've ended up on the pod. It's
So I played the boys last week. I played a couple of your songs, and I don't think you knew that we were doing that. So when were you listening to the podcast and heard yourself, or did someone give you a heads up? What happened?
Yeah, I think after you did an episode, I think you messaged me about it.
Did I DM it? I said, mate, you're going to like this.
Yeah, you're like, send me your email. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
and then here I am.
So basically, I heard your songs over the summer.
Yeah.
The lads were obviously in America, so I almost wanted to save it until they were back in the hope that you might want to come in. But what's been amazing is you keep making more of these songs, and I knew Crouchy would love it. So you're here today because there was obviously a huge reaction to the songs that we played last week.
Yeah.
But there is a bit of a backstory here, Pete, as to how Ben has become a bit of a thing in this football music space.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk us through how it all started?
Well, I guess how it all started was, to be fair, a few years ago, I went on a night out with my mates, and on Sunday we were watching a rerun of Match of the Day, right? And the whole career of doing football songs was all because of a Brighton forward, right? He was German. He's not playing there anymore. It was Dennis Undav.
Yeah.
Okay. So Undav, and I think he scored about 3 or 4 goals against Wolves. It's like 7-1, something like that. But I remember watching his, the show and being like, "Ooh, Undav the Sea." I was like, Undav.
It was his John Lennon moment.
Okay.
And so
was in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. So I kept thinking like
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian. That's the one.
Yeah. I mean, my dad's called Sebastian, but yeah. So yeah, I feel like that was it. And I started going, Undav the sea, darling, it's better when we got Webster and De Zerbi. And then I just...
It's unbelievable.
And then my mates were like, we should just chuck up on TikTok or something, And then it was just me singing that. And then it started to sort of, go. And then over the past few years, I've just, every now and then when I've had some time, just stuck on a chant. But then it turned into a song with my guitar. And that's when this summer it came about, because I was with my housemate Dan. We were listening to Wimbledon, right, on the radio, the final, and then 606 were like, we're up next. And then I thought, do you know what, Dan, let's just phone in and see what happens. Got this little song about Djed Spence I wrote that day. And so
why Djed Spence? Is that just
it was because it was the hype of the quarterfinal. He just played
really well, right?
Incredible, yeah. Last 16 as well. Like you could just see him just getting better and better as the tournament went on. So I just thought I love trying to champion the unsung heroes that I thought
it's kind of what we do here as well.
Exactly, yeah. So it just played into my hands really with Djed. And then before I knew it, we did the show on 606. But Dan, my housemate, he's not a musician, he's a consultant, right? He works in engineering.
He was doing backing vocals.
He was doing backing vocals, but he had to do the backing vocals because Total Eclipse of the Heart, right? The original song has to have two voices in it. So I was kind of calling him into the room and being like, Dan, you've got to sing with me on.
How did you go back to consultancy after that?
I mean, yeah, he just, to be fair, no one knew that it was him the day after because it was all on the radio and
So you phoned up 606, they put you through. Now, normally this is where you go on and you have an argument with either Sutton or Savage or both.
Yeah.
And you've just whipped out a guitar. So they didn't really know what to expect when you, like, it's a bit unusual. Do you know what I mean? To listen to 606 or
and someone pull a guitar out.
And someone pull out a guitar and start singing a song about Djed Spence, you know. It was quite a reaction from the.
I think the initial reaction from I think the host and everyone else is going to be horrendous.
I mean,
so the fact that it was good obviously was, I think, what was the breakthrough?
Yeah. That was it. I mean, I woke up the next morning and it just was everywhere. Like, you know, they were sharing it and I started seeing it was like became the sound of the day. You know, like everyone was just loving it, and I'm like, oh my.
So
God.
how has your life changed because of these things? I mean, because the things must have changed.
Yeah, well, they have changed a bit. I've got to be honest. You know,
Are you a single man?
I'm not. No. But hopefully, my girlfriend loves me even more now. You know.
Yeah.
So
She wouldn't have expected you to transition a pop star like this.
no, I guess not. And I didn't expect this either. But I'm just fully embracing it. You know. It's nice to not take life too seriously with all this.
Totally. So what do you do do you have a job or?
Yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a
Great.
full-time musician. I've always been one. Sort of grafting all these years, you know, and just doing a lot. I mean, I've got a couple of albums out, got a third one on the way.
But isn't this mad, Ben, that, you know, as you say, Djed Spence has really broken through this summer.
Yeah.
And by proxy, at the same time, and largely in part thanks to Djed Spence, so has Ben here.
Yeah. But you just need a break somewhere, don't you? You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like it's just that one song that needs to break you.
We had a lad on this podcast a couple of years ago now, and he wrote a song about Mike Dean. And it was huge, and it was a wonderful moment. We had Crouch Fest, and he got up on stage and he sung a song about Mike Dean, the chicken killing machine, and it was incredible. And I think, Ben, what's really exciting about what you're doing is you're writing all these songs about footballers, and then our hope is maybe this season as things progress throughout the season, if someone breaks through or there's a moment that he's singing about, you can jump on the pod and be our guy doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And actually, what I think is really exciting from our point of view is we're backing what I believe to be the first ever artist, I guess, that is sort of all their album or all their song titles on their album are names of footballers.
That's right. Yeah.
And I just love that. I love that we're here at the beginning.
I love that. But is there an element of I've seen here you've done the BBC prom.
Yeah.
Right? You've done things of notes previously. You know, you don't want to be typecast as the Djed Spence guy.
Or do you? Because I would love you to be.
I don't mind it. Yeah. Because, you know, you're only typecast as certain parts of your life. And like, this is my part of the life where I've got to just go for it.
I totally agree. I think that's the way forward.
Yeah.
But then there's something for us to all back here as a podcast, you know. I like the idea that we get you to the Brits. You know, I want the full journey for you. Like, imagine
amazing.
we can get one of these songs, you know, conceivably into the chart at some point this season. Like Christmas #1. This is where we need to be.
Well, I think that's the kind of thing that we're pretty good at, like pushing this kind of thing, this agenda.
You could be our guy.
I hope so.
Christmas #1, Djed Spence.
Don't rule it out.
Well, that's
at
it.
this point.
Yeah.
Has Djed Spence, like, is he aware of this song?
As far as I'm aware, I don't know. I don't think he is, but I guess I've just tried to, you know, play these songs as much as I can. You know, I've been playing them at festivals, weddings.
Have you really?
Yeah. No, and it's funny because I was the best man this weekend at my mate's wedding, and I did come prepared with some dip for you, which I thought.
Why?
Well, it's because a guy, who made the dip, he's called Paddy, right? And that was his only job at the wedding, was to make these dips. And they were just absolutely delicious.
So, am I right in thinking here that Paddy knows that you're coming on this podcast?
He does know, and
has seen an opportunity for the dips that he's made at the wedding.
Yeah.
To try launch some sort of dip business.
Yeah, and we're
Paddy's dips.
Yeah, or Padit Power, which
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got chips and dips.
Yeah, that's it. Chips and dips. So yeah, it's always. I mean, you can.
So what's the goal here? Like your mate Paddy is going, right, Ben, you're going to meet Crouchy.
Yeah.
Show 'em
Get the dips in front of
just
him.
wanted to see if you like the dip, really.
Do you want to try Paddy's
Do you want
dips?
to try some?
Love to.
Yeah. I mean,
What have we got here?
we've got roasted sweet potato and harissa, right? And it says mixed very well and then served with salsa verde on top. So
You've got to take your opportunities, I guess, haven't
I
you?
suppose you do. We're doing it.
but look at that though.
He's given
What'd you say?
quite a large portion there.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of us, isn't there?
So this was just left over from the wedding, is
Yeah.
it? That's lovely.
Stunning. So is he always impartial to a dip?
Well, yeah, he is. I guess he is now.
Yeah.
It's kicked off for him.
I noticed he couldn't be asked to come along.
Been not bothered.
Yeah. Well, I guess
I prefer the red one to the green one, if I'm honest. Green one.
Well, you're supposed to put that in there.
Oh,
Oh, right.
So that's not supposed to be by itself, but
I thought that.
Who currently is sort of bossing the dip? What's the biggest company here?
Well, that's a good question.
Is it Ramones? don't they sort of corner the
Yeah.
hummus market at the moment?
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
so.
Feels very natural. He spent a lot of time on this, isn't it?
Yeah, he had 3 different dips: hummus, beetroot, and this.
Okay.
And so,
So what does he want from this then? Does he want investment or what? Like, what's the
I just
the
think
goal?
it's, obviously I've come here for the first time. It's just
Yeah.
nice to bring some homemade food, really.
It's lovely.
I really appreciate it.
Quote for the poster.
Big spill, big deal.
On this sofa, we've had Miles Kane, Dan Mumford
Yeah,
as well,
Mumford, yeah.
Serge, of
Yeah,
course,
Serge,
and
yeah.
they all come here, they get the guitar out and they perform.
Well, since we've talked about Djed Spence, would you mind playing us a little bit of it?
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard it, you are in for a real treat.
2, 3, 4. Turn around, Djed Spence. Every now and then he's called a turn around, Djed Spence. Every now and then he's called upon. England needs you now tonight. England needs you more than ever. And if your broken jaw was tied, now it's fully back together. And you know he can play left or right. Down the wing is so strong, you take a player on and do a brilliant job. You should have had a pen from being tackled by Bob. Tackled by Bob. I really loved you tonight. Oh, Djed was such a star tonight. Oh, Djed was such a star. Once upon a time he was loaned out to Rennes. Now he's one of England's men. Solid in defense. Total eclipse of Djed Spence.
Wow, so good.
There we go.
Superb.
Superb.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. What's I mean, I know you've been writing quite a bit. Is there any other songs at the moment that you'd like to perform for us?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, I wrote an England EP about, this summer, so I could play a few of
I'd
those
love
if you
to
want.
hear it.
All right. So another one, you might know this one. So you've got to go 2, 3. Burn, big down, burn. Burn, big down, burn. That's right.
Yeah, go on, Crouchy.
Burn, big down, burn. Burn, big down, burn.
Big down to their surprise. He's 100 stories high. You ain't getting past when he's sweeping up the line. The bird was leaping. He's out of control, and he was so entertaining. When his headers start to explode, I heard somebody say, "Burn, big down, burn." Oh, 2 goes inferno. Burn, big down, burn. Head that football out, big down, burn, big down, burn. Oh, 2 goes inferno. Burn, big down, burn, and then football out.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's better than Djed Spence.
I love that one. Love that one.
God, thanks.
Oh,
And
super.
I've got another one, right?
Yeah, please. Keep going, mate. Let's do a gig.
So we're in the thick of it now. So, I mean, you played this a little bit before. It's an arm break. Nothing but an arm break. Henderson was too late. He couldn't get back up. Had to operate. Surgeons had to operate quickly so he could play for England in a cast. The advertising board was high. He jumped and slipped, fell on his wrist, and cried. Everybody. Oh, it's an arm break. Nothing but an arm break. Henderson was too late. He couldn't get back up. It's an arm break.
Oh, lovely.
Something quite magical about that one.
It is just wonderful. It feels like the possibilities are endless. By the way, you are very good as well.
thanks.
Yeah, no, well done. No, it's an obvious, very talented person.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks.
Have you
Likewise.
ever been tempted to write one about Crouchy?
Well, I've got to let you in a secret. I have actually got you a song. I've late last night.
Late last night.
I managed to come up with something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do you want to?
I'd love to hear it.
Do you want to hear it?
Okay, so have you got a working title for this, or is it just a Peter Crouch song?
It's called Back Stronger.
Oh my God.
Fuck. So excited. So it's like an exclusive, doesn't it? Feel like what's that first play? And you must do all that. You do that one?
It's like
Your first play.
unreleased material. I feel like, occasionally an artist lets us be the first people in the world to play the song on the radio.
It feels
And
like,
it feels like a moment. I guess wherever you're listening to this right now, the first ever play, we don't even know what this is, of Back Stronger by Ben Chipola.
Football podcast, Sidwell, Chris Duck, Robot, taller, Crouchy, stronger. That Peter Crouchy. The podcast is back stronger. Stark and Sid, you hurry up now. This Chad at the Chumbawamba. I know I've got to be potch now. Don't need to sip that water. Paddy powering me up now. Some harder than Rodney Trotter. Pass me the pot now. Pass me the pod, let's buzz ball tonight. What's a session equals box tonight? Fingers on an 8-10 pin tonight. 2 hands on a 12, gotta bowl it right. Gave Kane a hug in the Mexico game. Stormed on the pitch to the food soap bay. Cause Clan say my wife's happy. Does anybody need some crunch therapy? Bow in the presence of his greatness. Cause right now Pete has saved us. You should be honored by his tallness. He's as real as you get, no fakeness. Go ahead, bleep test for his fat back. 1139, how about that? 22 goals in 42 caps, legacy for his great feat. Beep beep. Haters, that Peter Crouchy. The podcast is back stronger. Stark and Sid, you hurry up now. This Chad at the Chumbawamba. I know I've got to be potch now. Don't need to sip that water. Paddy powering me up now. Some harder than Rodney Trotter. Football podcast, Sidwell, Chris Duck, Robot, taller, Crouchy, stronger.
fair play, mate. That feels like a difficult one to navigate, by the way.
It's one of the best songs I've ever heard.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Fuck me, mate.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. So, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Incredible.
Season's barely started.
Well, listen. We are back stronger, aren't we?
We are.
Is there anything, just before you go? I mean, incredible what you've just done there.
Thanks,
we got a Games Gone board here. Is there any songs that you think, across football in general, really, that shouldn't be around. I don't know, ones that piss you off, ones that are outdated. You know, it feels like you're taking football songs to the next level.
Ones that lyrically don't work. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes it's a bit of a squeeze to get them in, isn't it? The lyrics to certain songs.
Yeah.
I just love football so much, especially when people are singing. It doesn't really matter what they're singing to me. I'm all for it.
And I think just seeing fully grown men singing who wouldn't normally sing in a normal situation.
Yeah,
it's become, it's normal. To see men all singing together.
Yeah,
I agree.
No, I think there's nothing that grates me. I don't know about you boys, but yeah.
And I mean, listen, I was in the World Cup in America. But, you know, there was a few anthems out there. Like, we believe that we will win.
Oh yeah.
A few little ones like that. They're a little bit different to what I'm used to.
I think what you do really nicely, though, is especially when I'm listening to you, I feel like a bit like when I watch football when I'm on holiday. You know, when you're in a bar and you've got a different type of beer, and maybe you've got the beach outside and it's sort of a little bit of service coming to your table with the beers. That's the vibe you give. You give a sort of beach bar.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think we should be here for the journey. I'd love to get you a gig in a stadium.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Well, listen, I mean, please stay in touch. And,
totally.
I mean, there's a lot of chat about Crouch Fest potentially.
Well, I'm hearing rumours.
There's strong rumours. We'd love to have you involved in that in some capacity.
Oh, I'd absolutely love to. Yeah, honestly, it'd be amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Chipola.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.